Hello again, my name is Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'll be looking at the Skyhawk Jupiter aluminum case. At the front of the case there are 4 5¼ inch external bays and 2 3½ inch external bays. There are also 4 hidden internal 3½ inch bays. To the right is the power switch, to the left is the reset switch. Right here is an LCD light module. Now I'm going to be going over this in greater detail later on in the video review. And at the very bottom front of this case is a door, and this door houses a few items. You can plug your earphones into here as well as your microphone. You have 2 USB 2 ports and 1 FireWire port. This case can be ordered with a couple of different side panel options. This one here has a very cool looking window in it, has a clear fan in the center. Not only does this look good, you've got a fan here which is very practical in taking all kinds of cool air inside the case. At the back of the case, at the very top, is where you would install the power supply, and here is where you install the I/O shield plate. Also included is a 60mm fan. This fan ports hot air out of the case. And down here is where your video cards, your NIC cards, and other cards would protrude through once the motherboard is installed. Now this case also has thumb screws at the back, so it makes removing the side panels very, very easy. There are a number of fans in this case. There is one in the back, as I just mentioned, the 60mm, which takes air out of the case. And there's also one here just hovering over the motherboard, as you can see. I'll just twist the case around here so you can see exactly what's happening. This actually takes air from the outside and blows it right directly on top, actually, of your CPU, which is great. There is also another 80mm fan in the front, and of course, let's not forget the one that's in the side. So you've got tons of ventilation going through this case. The drive bays here are not removable. However, they are made from very thin 1mm thick aluminum, and the edges are all folded over to give them fantastic stability. And this design also ensures that you're not going to be cutting yourself. Now this case does not, unfortunately, have a removable motherboard tray, which is great for, of course, removing the tray, doing what you have to do, and bringing it back. It makes it more convenient, but unfortunately it does not have a removable motherboard tray. You see all kinds of cables here. These right here go to that front door at the very front that houses the USB 2 ports as well as the FireWire port, and you have the mic as well as the earphones here as well. And these wires right here go to the front LCD light module, which I'm going to show you a little later on. This as well goes to that module. And here we have the wires for the hard drive LEDs, as well as the reset switch, the power switch, and so on. Now let's get to the front LCD light module. There's a couple things that you have to do here to get that to work. This is included, and this goes back from the front. Now this goes plugged into your power supply feed, which is this. So I'm going to plug this directly into my power supply feed. Normally, of course, this, which is from the power supply, would be connected right into your motherboard. In this case, it's not. It goes through this device. Then this goes plugged into your motherboard. Now, once you've done that, you want to decide on where you're going to put this thermal sensor and also connect the hard drive LED to the motherboard. Once everything is connected, even before you turn the system on, this is not with the system on, this is just with the power supply on. The system is actually off right now. It's going to show you the time and as well these different colors here in the background. Now, you can actually change the time by just clicking here, selecting the time, change it back and forth, whatever your time is. Then if you want to change the colors, you can do it random like it's doing now, or you can tell it to just go to whatever color you prefer it to have. Once the system is powered up, it will show you the temperature reading for whatever you have that thermal sensor connected up to. At the top left of the display shows you either the power on or off. Right now, of course, it is on. Before, I had it turned off. If you remember, there was an X through that symbol. At the top right-hand corner is hard drive activity. Now, you can switch between the different colors here as well. You can also go to the time here in the front. So you have an option of what you really want to display at the front. This is a very inexpensive case for what you're getting. You're getting an all aluminum case, as well as that very cool LCD light module at the front. All kinds of places here to put your drive bays, your hard drives into, and as well, of course, it's all aluminum. Overall, this is a great product. Again, my name is Rodney Reynolds, and this has been another video review. Be sure to check back very soon. I will have a brand new one for you then. Also pop into my website at www.3dgameman.com, and while you're there, pop into the forums. In the forums, of course, you can leave your own suggestions and comments. And remember, if you haven't registered, registration is free. Until the next time, take care.